everyone, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over my November empties with you guys, and I kid you not, like my bin is literally overflowing. I have some products sitting next to me that wouldn't fit in the bin because they would have literally just fallen out everywhere. I finished so many things this month. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. All right, so as per usual, I'm gonna start with my project items first. I'm gonna kind of breeze through them and then we'll go over everything else. So first and foremost, finished a blueberry bundt cake fine fragrance mist. Beautiful scent. I have at least 2 backups of, so 1000% would repurchase. And I finished my warm vanilla from Pink. This is a beautiful scent. It's so much fun. It's like a super sweet marshmallowy pumpkin kind of scent with a little bit of cinnamon, but it's like almost too sweet. I love it. 1000% would repurchase. Then I finished a Bare Vanilla Cashmere. It was a little too like patchouli heavy for me, so just not my vibe, not something I'd repurchase. Another one I would not repurchase is Moonlit Martini. It was just too like musky for my taste. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more fruity. And when I first got it, it was a little bit more fruity, but just not for me. Then I also finished Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth. This is a beautiful scent. It's so sweet and girly and marshmallowy and just fun. I have the perfume. I will 1000% repurchase the mist. Definitely the perfume at some point because I'm almost out. But like this is one of my favorite scents. Also finished Pacifica's Silver Moon. Beautiful scent, one of my favorites from the brand. Will definitely repurchase. And then I also finished a Fairy Tale lotion. The scent is gorgeous, so pretty. It's one of those scents, it was always just like in my collection, but I didn't give it a ton of attention. And now that it's gone, like I miss it. Then I also finished a pumpkin swirl cake lotion. Beautiful scent, the perfect like pumpkin baked good, pumpkin dessert scent. It's gorgeous. I would definitely repurchase. Then I finished this Apple Rush from Pink. This one, like the more I used it, the more I enjoyed it. But I have another apple scent from Pink at the moment that I think I like a little bit more. So I love this. It's very pretty. I don't know if I would repurchase, but it's really nice. Then I finished my little Sunrise Wood set. So the lotion as well as the fine fragrance mist. One of my absolute favorite fall scents from the brand. I know I have a backup mist. Then I think I have a body cream, if I'm remembering correctly, but gorgeous scent, will always repurchase. I finished this Everlasting Magic Mist. Beautiful scent. It was really fun and I just really enjoyed it. A nice sweet berry scent. So nothing like super special from the brand, but still really gorgeous nonetheless. I would consider repurchasing it if I could find it again. And I also finished this Find Your Happy Place Autumn Apple Picking Lotion. This is such a good scent. Oh my goodness. I wish I could find more of it. Or like a mist in this scent would be absolutely stunning. It's just the perfect like apple berry, fresh apple fall scent. Absolutely stunning. Would repurchase if they still made it. I finished 3 perfumes. So Sabrina Carpenter Sweet Tooth Caramel Dream, would not repurchase. It's just not my vibe. Pumpkin Cream by Le Monde Gourmand, would not repurchase. It was pretty, but it wasn't like super special. And then Vanilla Bourbon from Mix Bar, 1000% would repurchase. This is like my favorite scent from the brand. Finished this Iced Coffee Tree Hut Scrub. It was really nice. My favorite from like this launch, but I found other coffee scrubs that I love more and they don't sell this one anymore. So would not repurchase because I found better things. All right, I think these are the last 2 project items. Then we can move on to other stuff. But I finished some Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte goodies. So I finished the Fine Fragrance Mist as well as the lotion. You guys know this is one of my favorite fall scents from Bath & Body Works, so I will always repurchase it. It's just like so nostalgic and perfect. All right, so I finished a couple more scrubs this month. The first one being Champagne Wishes from Onyx Bathhouse. I love Onyx Bathhouse scrubs. The scents are super fun, first and foremost, but they're also just like super exfoliating. So like I really feel nice and clean and soft when I use them. This one was fun. It was this nice like hot pink color, super fun. The scent wasn't 1000% my favorite thing, so I would not repurchase it scent alone, but I love the formula. And then from Onyx Professionals, I finished this Sandalwood Vanilla Scrub. I love their coconut scent, so I figured I would give their vanilla a go, and it's just such a nice mellow vanilla. Like it's not in your face, it's not super sweet or gourmand, it's just like very almost earthy. So it was pretty, it was fun to use. I don't know that I would repurchase this scent in particular, but I do really enjoy the formula. And I finished a ton of body washes this month since I'd already finished all of my project ones. I just had like free reign to play with my collection. First up was this Wild Cherry Blossom from Suave. And of course, now that it's been sitting around for a while, it's all settled to the bottom. So I'm gonna pop that back in the shower just so I can finish off that last little bit. This is a nice scent. It's nothing super special from the brand. I mostly use it as bubble bath, so it was fine, probably wouldn't repurchase. Then I finished this Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte body wash. I love the scent. You guys know I love the scent. I love the scent so much I just had to chuck it on the ground. But one of my favorite scents, absolutely love it, will always repurchase. And then I finished my Tree Hut Vanilla Body Wash. This one's so pretty. It's also so crusty because it was in the shower for a while, but it smells so good. It's just perfect. I love their vanilla scent. This is just, it's a nice body wash. It's not the craziest, like most hydrating, most sudsy, beautiful, whatever. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I would consider repurchasing down the line. And then my husband finished his last bottle of the Up and Up body wash that he loves. They're Soothe and Soften. We still have not been able to find this in stores. We're just moving on to other things. We're assuming that they just don't sell it anymore. If you guys can find it at your store, let me know, because then there's hope that I can find it somewhere. This is his favorite. Unfortunately, it's kind of done for. And then we also finished this Suave Almond Verbena scent. This is kind of like what my husband used once he finished the Up and Up one. He really enjoyed the scent. This is also a discontinued body wash, so we're just 0 for 2 for all these body washes here. But it's a really nice scent. I was hoping it would be a little bit more almondy, but regardless, really pretty. I think one of my favorite things, I think this is just like a silly, goofy thing that they have on here, but at the bottom it says like fragrances preferred over Bath and Body Works. And this is like an old bottle. It doesn't say that on the new ones. So I wonder if like they maybe got in trouble for making that claim on their bottles, but I just thought that was a funny little thing. Really good scent. If I could find it again, I would repurchase, but again, it's discontinued, so it's not likely. I'm telling you guys, we finished a ton of body washes. I have 2 more to share with you. So we've got Autumn Drive, beautiful scent. I mostly use this for bubble baths, but it's just such a nice sweet berry fall scent, different from Sunrise Woods. It's a little bit sweeter, almost more candy-like, really fun. I would consider repurchasing. I have like the fine fragrance mist though, so like it's not necessarily a need. And then the last body wash we finished, this one's kind of bittersweet because I only bought one and it's such a good scent. That is the Dove Pecan Butter Crunch. Oh my goodness, this is such a good scent. It's like almost too sweet, but it's so sweet and so good, like a caramely, nutty kind of scent. Oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous. Loved this one. I still have the scrub, so I can still continue to play with the scent, but like I'm really sad to see this go. All right, and then I used 3 bath bombs this month that I thought would just be fun to share with you guys. First up being Japanese Cherry Blossom. It was nice. It was pretty mellow scent-wise. Like it didn't overwhelm the bathroom in any way, so it was nice. I got it on clearance, so I don't think I could repurchase, but like I would get it again if I could find it like on a sale. And then I used this Beloved Pumpkin and Chai Latte. This one smells so good. I wish I could like smell it more on the packaging, but it's just like the perfect sweet pumpkin scent for like the bath. Absolutely loved it. And then just the other night, actually, I used this Brown Sugar and Toasted Almond. This one's so good. It's the perfect like spicy, nutty kind of scent. Like I love it. I have a fine fragrance mist of it. I absolutely love it. So I figured, I love the bath bomb too. I wish I had more. I'm trying to like work through the bath bombs that I have now before I purchase more, because I've got probably like 6 or 7 and they just need to be used essentially, because they're like, my husband's so sweet. He got me this gift set of them for, I think, Valentine's Day, but they're all just wrapped in paper. So I want to use those before I use like more like plastic wrapped ones or purchase more, just so the scent is still good, the formula is still good, so they're not getting funky or whatever. But regardless, I really like Bath & Body Works bath bombs, Beloved bath bombs. I just think they're really nice. All right, and then I've got quite a few hair care empties to share with you guys. The first one being this Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo. This was fine. Like it wasn't anything outstanding. I didn't feel like my hair was, squeaky clean or still grubby. Like it worked like a shampoo. I didn't notice anything super special about it. So I don't know that I would necessarily repurchase it, but like there wasn't anything wrong with it. It was just, it did its job. And I also finished this Sun Bum Whipped Mousse. This one, honestly, I can't remember if I liked it or not. I feel like it was fine. It was, again, something I got on clearance. I tend to get a lot of my hair care stuff on clearance because some of the price tags are just a little overwhelming at times. So this one, $3 for a mousse. I was like, I use mousse. Cool, that works for me. So I guess from what I remember, it was fine. It wasn't like the best of the best, wasn't the worst. I still think the Nexus one and then the Cake, is it the Cake Beauty? I think that's the one. I think those two are my favorites that I've tried. I'm using a Pantene one right now and like it's fine. It doesn't come out super foamy. It comes out still pretty liquidy and then it'll kind of like puff up into like a very wet foam. So that one, like it's fine. But I think I just need to like go back and try some other stuff. Now this next product, this apple cider vinegar hair rinse from Heritage, I really enjoy this. So I actually finished this up this morning when I washed my hair and it just makes my hair soft and it makes my scalp feel good without being like an oil that's like soaking into the roots for a long time. You literally just like pop this in your hair in the shower, let it set for a few minutes and then rinse it out. It just, I feel the difference when I use it versus when I don't. So it's definitely something I would repurchase because it's just so, like my hair just likes it. And then I finished a Pantene deep conditioner, the Miracle Rescue. This is my favorite. We've got one in the shower and one backup sitting in like our little backstock area. I'm always gonna use this. Like my hair just loves it. It makes my hair soft. It smells good. It's just so good. All right, and I've got a few pocket bags to share with you guys. First one being Wildberry French Toast. This is a beautiful scent. It's such a nice, sweet, gourmand berry scent. I think this was my last one though. Maybe I can find a couple during SAS because I would like 1000% repurchase this. This is the closest thing to Blueberry Crumble I've been able to find. And that one is like my ride or die fall scent. It's gorgeous. So if I can find more of this, like I will repurchase. And then I finished an Almond Blossom. This one was pretty, but it wasn't anything special. In my opinion, it was a little bit more flowery. I know the name is Almond Blossom, but like I latched onto the almond and kind of like ignored the blossom part because I thought it would be more of like a true nutty almond scent. So it was fine, but I don't think I would repurchase. And then I finished Ghoul Friend. This one, again, it was fine. I don't think I'd necessarily repurchase. It's a pretty scent, but like not my absolute favorite. And I've got a quick little skincare guide to share with you guys. So that is the Versed Stroke of Brilliance Brightening Serum. And this one, I didn't notice anything special. Like it just acted like a serum on my skin. I can't say it's any better than other serums I've tried. I got it for $5 on clearance, so there's that. It was nice, but I don't think it's anything special. And then I've got one little makeup empty for you guys. So this one I like pushed to the max as far as using it to where like I would get like clumps of the product in my eyebrows because it wasn't working properly anymore. And that is this little e.l.f. Wow Brow. I wear the shade, oh gosh, am I gonna be able to read that? I wear the shade Taupe. Wow, those are like some of the tiniest letters ever, but that says Taupe. Wow, oh my goodness. But anyway, I wear the shade Taupe. I really enjoy this. It's pretty inexpensive. It just like sets my brows in place while adding a little bit of extra color. And the taupe shade I find to be just like perfect for me. Like I said, it's at the point where it's so clumpy and weird that it's inexpensive. I picked up a new one, which works great. All right, so I have a couple candles to share with you guys and then we're all done. The first two being Mulled Cider from Mainstays. This is my favorite fall candle. It's just the perfect apple cider with a little bit of a spice to it. Absolutely gorgeous. I will say the throw isn't crazy strong, so there's that, but it is like a $4 candle. So you can only ask so much of a $4 candle. But these are beautiful. I love these so much. I will always repurchase these. And then last but not least, I have this candle from Target. I forgot I put a little Halloween sticker on it to make it like cute and seasonal, but it is Amber Sunrise from Threshold. This smells so good. It's got notes of vanilla, oud, and apple. And it was just nice. It made the apartment smell like a little expensive, a little fancy. Plus the jar was like gorgeous. It was so pretty. I have another one. I think it's called Lavender Cashmere, but like it doesn't smell like lavender whatsoever. Otherwise I would not have purchased it. I'm not a lavender girl, but it just smells so good. It just smells so good. So this is one, if I could find it again, I would 1000% repurchase, but it's just, like I said, it makes everything just smell fancy. All right, you guys, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave me a like and a comment below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.